for the life of your membership.
Mr. Doctor. Mr. Doctor. It's strange. Maybe. What wants to do? People are coming to kill everyone. Is anybody here worth saving?
Hello, hello, hello. Who do we have here? How is everybody? Oh, they left. Hi, Brenda. Happy Mother's Day to you too. How's your Mother's Day going? Okay, anyways, let's start off. If you're new here, consider hurt myself. Consider subscribing down below and hit the notification bell. I do have birds. I have two cockatiels. I have a normal gray and then a white face. She is a female and the gray's male. How I actually got them. There are no parrots in all the state of Arkansas. I called everywhere. PetSmart, Petco, within a 50-mile radius. I looked online for breeders, everything. I thought I found one, but they were a little bit dishonest. She told me, oh, yeah, I got two. And I says, great. Can you send me a picture? I asked that 5 times. Finally, they tried to message me on Facebook, but they kept getting disconnected, and they finally did. But what they were showing me wasn't cockatiels. It looked like something they took off the internet. I think it was a stolen video showing a bunch of parakeets in this cage. And I says, I'm not interested in parakeets. And I says, parakeets. And I says, and she kept talking about shipping. I says, why would you ship? You're in Arkansas. I am Arkansas. You tell me you got to drive all the way down to the airport to try to ship the bird to me. So I got to drive all the way down to the airport in Little Rock. So you got to ship it from Little Rock to Little Rock. I says, you're in Arkansas. I will meet you somewhere. You're not that far from me. It came quite apparent they were a scammer. And I finally says, you know what? You won't tell me the price. You won't send pics. I'm not buying the bird. No, I am not going to send you money. And then you have me ship the bird some kind of way, because I've already talked to Delta's Freight and they got a temporary ban. So I put an ad on Craigslist and I forgot about it. And the other, 2-3 days ago, I got an answer, and he had these two. He wasn't willing to part them. I didn't want to. I only wanted one. But he wasn't willing to part them, and he wanted $300 for the cage, the toys, the food. I mean, everything you could think but the kitchen sink. And I said, okay, if you want to hold on to them to the first, I can pay you. Well, first I offered him $200. I didn't think he'd take it. And he goes, whenever. I said, well, I can pay you $300, but you would have to wait till the first when I get paid. And he goes, well, let me talk to my husband. And I said, okay. Yeah, this was a gay couple, which I really could care less one way or the other. But let me turn off this TV. Anyways, they finally agreed on $200, and they drove it up here. He claims he didn't want to separate them because they're bonded. Well, I don't think they're so bonded because I separated her. I put her in the training cage I have over here. She could have cared less. She was doing great. It was him that was kind of having a little bit of fit. But when I went to put their covering on and he could no longer see her in that cage, that's when he threw a fit. She did not care. So she'll probably be the one I keep because I'm not going to listen to his tantrums. I got another cage, and what I basically do is get them both tame. So they'll be here, both of them will be here for a while, and then I'll find a new home for the male because I'll probably end up keeping the female. So that remains to be seen. Yeah. The male is named, well, the female, that is Pretzel, and the male is Smokey. I didn't name them. The other people name them, and I wasn't going to change their name if they're used to that name. So how's your Mother Days? Did you guys do anything? Oh, I think I'm talking to the air. Brenda, are you still there?